And good morning, everyone. A little bit of different schedule for me, but hey, what the heck? It's Saturday morning. We still have some advisories and warnings out there. So thought we'd give you a little Facebook Live. Not exactly the nightcap that I usually do or the diversion that I do in the evenings, but why not switch it up a little bit? Talk about what's happening for the rest of today and give you a little weather insight as we go through the next 24 hours, I guess. Linda Loop, how are you? Good morning. Just found out who your daughter was. Actually, she was helping me at the credit union yesterday. So great to have you on board. Vanessa, good morning to you. We're just going to take a little time, talk about the day, the weekend, and what's ahead. And actually, it's really not all that bad. We're going to get a little bit more snow, but it's mainly the wind and the cold that'll take over today. So I was looking around. I was driving around early this morning. Hello, Bunny. And, and I was talking to my producer, Rick, who's coming up from the city. And, Peach Street was pretty good in the city, he said. And I-90 was pretty good between here and Harbor Creek for me. So more of a concern of maybe slippery spots on untreated surfaces. Good morning, Janet. Good to see you. David, Abilene, Texas, 19. Colder than Erie. You know how things go. Yeah, definitely switching it up, Laura. Good to have you here. 18, 7 inches of the white stuff. David Hop, good to see you. So, basically looking at a weather update here, but also if you guys have some accurate snow measurements that you can throw me from wherever you are, that is always helpful. We don't expect a lot of additional accumulation today, but we are, looking at some lake effect this afternoon, but it's all going to be less than what we have been seeing so far. Kim, welcome back. Great to have you here. See, the amounts are fairly consistent. 6.5 inches in Corey. Laura has 7 inches in Waterford. Harbor Creek, a good 6 inches. Brian, absolutely correct. Nothing we can't handle. Just a little bit of a March snow event here. And long time no see. Good to have you. Sorry about that. What part of Florida, Pam? We can do a little out of town stuff eventually. Charlie from the East 38th Corridor, great to have you. Rochelle, great to have you. Conneaut Lake, we'll show some cams in a minute. Kenny, West Side. Guess what, Laura? There is no parade. Isn't that so cool? Because you know what happens to a weatherman meteorologist at the parade, especially when it's just snowed and gone through some crappy weather. You get even more heckling than normal. So don't have to do that today. I believe it's postponed a week from today, which should be a lot nicer. So let's get into it, show you some sky cams, talk about what's going on. And you can see the shake there. So it's the cold and the shake. You can also see the breaks in the clouds here. So for the next several hours, not a whole lot of snow, but certainly it's cold and there's going to be a wind chill factor. So I think that's kind of, that we didn't want to walk, or, a lot of people didn't want to walk up and down State Street with a cold wind chill and, blustery kind of stuff. Well, actually, St. Patty's Day is not going to be a curse. It's going to be a much milder day, and we'll get to that, Janice, in the 7 day in a little bit. Absolutely correct, Robert Burt. Yep, you know it, and I'm happy for it because there's nothing worse than dragging kids out and whatever, and in crummy weather, and as I said, hearing the cat calls from the somewhat sober people, some of them. Daytona Beach, rain. Yep, we'll check out the Florida connection as well. Good to have you all here. Let me do some sky cams for you just to show you the whole full meal deal. You got downtown there, got a bunch of wind, and that's what we're looking at today. Go over to the bayfront, pretty much the same view, a little shake and cold. I know we got Conneaut Lake here, so there's a little Conneaut Lake, and you can almost see some mist there. some light flurries around the area. And I'm going to bring this one back up just to show you the wind kind of factor here. So we're just going to take our time and go through this. Catch us and leave if you have to, but I'm going to hang around for a while and just continue to broadcast and give you guys forecast and all that stuff. So again, let me get my, I'm gonna get myself reoriented. That's my Irish for today. And thanks so much for joining along. We'll show things from all over, and of course, including the current conditions and what's expected for the next 7 days. Cindy, yes, that's the main stuff. Cold. Darlene, tell your mom thank you, and really appreciate hers and all your support. So a few flurries in Conneaut Lake, but as we've been saying, that's about a 25-mile-an-hour wind when you get a flag stretched out like that. So that's the deal for now. There's going to be a break in the action, and then there's going to be some more snow later today, but not a whole lot. Captain Sam, good to see you. Linda, great to have you. How much do you think you got down there in Cockerton? We'll go over to Edinburgh right now. Give you a little shot, and you can see the flurries there. Thanks, Laura, for your accumulation report. And as you can see, flakes off and on in the borough. And what else? How about some ERI? I don't know if we got people there to give us a quick update measurement, but you can see at the United Gate there, yeah, still a snow and blow situation. In fact, we can play this one around a little bit. I do not have an update, but I can ask Rebecca. Hello, how's everything in Sparty this morning? Jennifer Martin, the baker, the donut maker, up early as usual. I'm sure you've got goods to sell today. How's things down in Cambridge? And we're going over to the windsock here at ERI, and you can see that on extension too. So breezy at Erie International. We'll spin it around to the front side of the airport. Yeah, anybody else got some snowfall updates? Let me know. Good morning, Jen from West Springfield. Windy, Linda, thank you, Cockerton. Bob, long time no see. We'll back it out here, take a look at the flags on the front side, and just a cold, cloudy, blustery morning. But as I said, I didn't even know you worked at Chick-fil-A, Darlene. But yeah, I'll be happy to visit sometime. Love the Chick-fil-A. Love the chicken at the Chick-fil-A and all the other amenities. So there's Erie International in all its glory. And here comes Girard, Westtown. And you can see with these flags, it's just blowing right off the lake there. How about a quick gas price check? Don't want to see if anything was hiked up again last night to add insult to injury. Thanks, Rebecca. Sparty, 4 inches there for you guys there. Blustery on Main Street in Girard. Going to try to spin the camera if it moves. Maybe it's frozen. No, it's starting to move again. That's okay, Darlene. I would love to partake. So, someday on my normal shift or whatever, let me know if y'all be down there, and I'll get a snack. I'll get a meal. It'll be fun. Cheryl, how's everything in Albion? Linda, Arnold Baxter, good morning to you. Ask the hubby how much you got there. Looks like still 439 here at the country fair, and you can see the flakes in the air here on our Bob Ferrando Ford World Camp, and you can see the terrible focus on this camera. Let me see if we can fix that a little bit. There you go. Yeah, no, it didn't go up overnight, so we got that going for us, right? Becky Linton, French Creek. What do you got? She gets the lion's share. She got 9 inches. Lore 7, 6 in Harbor Creek, 6.5 Corey. Really appreciate your reports. We'll go down to Meadville for a second. How is Tom feeling? Cindy Lee B, are you talking about me? Tom DeVecchio? I always have to clarify. I'm okay for this early in the morning. And you can see now, I think they've got a St. Patty's Day parade going on today, I believe, in Meadville. 6 inches, Phyllis, appreciate it. So, they're going ahead with it. We got a little bit more wind going on here. So, thankfully, we'll do it on a better day, which I believe will be next Saturday. So a little downtown Meadville for you on this Saturday morning. You can see a little blow with the snow off the roofs there. Okay, so if you're talking about me, Tom, Cindy Lee, and this is for you from Meadville, certainly I'm fine. It's just, a different time of day for me, but I've been off for a few days, so it's really not that big of a deal. And Tommy D, I hope he's fine. I know he did an update. If you go to yourerie.com, you want another update, take a look at the radar, whatever. Tommy D just did that a little while ago. How much at the airport? Yeah, let's take a look, Connie, and see if they've thrown in a report. Good to see you, Becky. Good to see you. Coffee does wonders. John, yeah, I know. Yeah, it's got to be 439 down there. And we could check other venues too, of course. Before we ever get to the forecast, we'll give you the gas price lowdown. If I got visibility here and it's not blocked out too much, now, of course, there's a little snow on the lens here, so let me see if I can wipe that off. But we can give you an idea of gas price at Peachtree. Yeah, it's wonderful when things work, isn't it? It's great. Let me do a little zoom here. Let me see if I can do Shell Station first, because that's always an interesting venue. But you never know. You never know. You might have some problems here with visibilities, and of course we do. There might be some kind of like thin film here on the camera. I'm trying to get you a little view. Now these were the guys that went up quickly first. Okay, so this is Shell at I-90 and Peach, which was 439. I guess what you could say the earliest. And I don't know how we're going to do with daylight. And don't forget about the clocks change tonight. This is not giving me a whole. Yeah, that's still 439 right by I-90 and Peach there. And we'll do another little gas check. Let me go to Gulf here. And these guys, now give it a little time to adjust here. Because with the neon, sometimes the camera, this looks a little bit more like 429. Okay, this is a 429. So this is 2 blocks away from what I just showed you. Remember, that one was I-90 and Peach right by the exit, and this one is Robinson Road and Peach. So there's a 10-cent differential. This one's a little bit less expensive. No problem, Laura. Happy to be here. So we got that going for us, which is nice. Gas price and weather together. Isn't that festive? So 429, 439, and we could even spread it out a little bit just because I got time. Doesn't matter. I'm not on the clock. I'm just doing this because I can, and because coffee works. So I could see if I could get a little country fare here for you as well. This is Upper Peach, and as my buddy Rick said in the newsroom, assignment editor, downtown was pretty good. If any of you guys are going out from downtown, as far as the streets were concerned, okay, it was actually a little dicier, and you guys can see that up here at Summit. So, the main concerns here, basically slipperiness on untreated surfaces. So there you go. You got a 439 at the country fair. That's I-90 in Peach. As you can see, the traffic moving there. So let's do a little weather. All right. So welcome, top of the morning to you on the St. Patrick's Day canceled parade day, and um, we'll get this stuff going. Here's the camera that I want to show to you. Sorry about all that. Not paying attention. Glad you had some good coffee. Great to have you here, Cindy Lee B. So there you go. There's the 439. So in a space of 2 to 3 blocks, 429, 439, and as we said, over in G-Town, and you see some snowfall in there. So it's basically of the light variety. Yeah, it's actually 439. So welcome. It's great to be here. You're welcome, Jen. Jennifer Martin, the baker, the donut maker. Jen Forever Young, thank you. Julie M, thank you. So that's kind of the look around the area. I don't think we can add much to it, but obviously light snow and flurries around for now. And the main concerns, as I said, are the wind and the cold today if you're headed out. So let's do a little weather together. And so here's your headlines. Slippery spots on untreated surfaces. You could take a slide, whether it's a sidewalk or, a parking lot or a side street or wherever that has not been salted. The general snowfall around the area has generally been, from the reports you guys are giving me, basically, 6 to 8 inches? Or Becky Linton over in French Creek's at 9 inches. She usually wins the award. So wind chills and blowing snow today. Thanks, Darlene, for being here. I sound better. I try to sound better. I don't look that great at this hour of the morning, but have coffee. We'll try to look somewhat presentable. Eyes probably a little blurry, but hey, snow on the roof and we're doing okay. Thanks for all your support. And I'm going to try to find that out. I mean, the range, Betty, is generally 4 to 9 inches. I think Rebecca in Sparty had a 4-inch amount, and Becky in French Creek had 9. Harbor Creek 6, Edinburgh 7, 6.5 in Corey. And yes, thank you. Good way to start the day. Got a lot of Florida people here. Good morning. Yes, Kim Sperry. I love it. And these cups are great for me because I can't spill them. All right. Thank you. Thank you for your support. I don't do well in the morning, but it's okay. Karen, good to have you. So did I. Thank you, Julie M. Enjoy your coffee. Let's get back to what's going on at hand here. All right, so wind chills, blowing snow today. All right, don't forget clocks ahead tonight. The 23-hour day, I guess, is in progress for tomorrow. And little snow tomorrow, not a big deal. All right, so let's see where we can go from here and try to find out some... let us see what else. Rick, I think we have more people here in Florida than we do from Northwest Pennsylvania. And somebody was talking about tornadoes, so I am going to do a little out-of-town radar for you. Thank you, Jen Forever Young. All right, let me get my bearings. It's not my normal time of day. This is like weather diversion, 12 hours displaced, right? Where did Craig put the clicker? I need my clicker. All right. Let's see if we can do this. All right. So here's the impact. gap in the snow this morning. And I'm talking about, the accumulating kind of snow that we had last night. We got a gap. We got some lake effect that'll kick in mid-afternoon. And we're basically looking at 1 to 3 inches additional in the wind and the cold. All right. So there's the deal on that. And, that's just the way it goes. It's not, even though we have warnings and advisories that continue all day, not a whole lot happening for the next several hours as far as snow is concerned. More a wind, cold kind of thing. So let me see what else I got for you. Keep this in mind, 8 days till spring, right? Sun coming out in Meadville. Thanks. We'll keep an eye on that. And thanks for making my forecast look good, Susan, because that's basically it. You can get some breaks of sunshine in this kind of pattern. So onward and upward, right? But, obviously dress appropriately. It still is winter. It's the last weekend of winter, and it's going to be cold. It is cold. So this is the main storm doing this, okay? Doing that. It's going away to punks. Just to remind Phil that, yes, there's 6 more weeks of winter, as he forecasted. Of course, that ends in 8 days. But State College getting a little band here, right? And let me just take a quick break for the Florida people, because I know someone was talking about the fact that and these are the watches and warnings, and we'll go over the. So all up and down the east, there's your main storm there. Okay, so there's advisories, Crawford County and Erie County, but there's a break in the action. This whole corridor, up here has the storm, but we are on the back edge of it, so don't expect a whole lot more. All we can glean from this now is these nuisance flurries and the lake effect. Now, down here, we got a little problem going on, and I believe it's in northwestern Florida. See that bullseye there? Just for you guys down in Florida, I want to put on some precip here, since there's so many of you on this board. Put on just a little radar loop for you, okay? And let me make it just an hour. So you guys that are down south watching us, you can see, yeah, there's a tornado warning north of Tampa right there, okay? Spring Hill area of Florida, and a big severe thunderstorm warning. So I know there's somebody here from the Villages, so you're about to get hit with thunder and lightning. Tornado warning, if any, Homosassa Springs, south of Crystal River, Newport Richey, this area in Florida. You actually have a tornado watch here. So you guys under a tornado watch until 11, and there is this tornado warning right there, Hernando County, Florida, till 8:30. And then there's this severe thunderstorm warning surrounding it for Citrus County, and I'm sure another county, until 8:45. So for you guys watching from Florida, this is serious stuff right in here, from Palm Harbor up to the Villages, especially down in there. Okay, I'm going to see if I can get a few more towns for you, but this is the area of concern. And ironically, they're Brooksville, Spring Hill. Not nice at all. Give you a little info if I can on this for you. So the Florida people, a lot of Florida here under a tornado watch, okay, with 1 tornado warning, line of what looks like severe thunderstorms from south of Jacksonville off the coast here. So word to the wise, you guys from Florida, continue to check in. Florida people, as Cindy Lee be saying there, let me know if you need any extra guidance there, but that's what I can tell you up to the moment. Anybody there want to make a comment? You guys down in Florida? Okay. All right. Steve. Okay. 4.8. Thanks, Connie. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. Now, I'm not sure. Let me just see. As you guys look at that, I will widen the zone just so you can get a better handle, because I know you. A few of you guys are on here with us right now. I'm going to try to just get a couple more snow statements from the Weather Service in Cleveland. I thank all you guys on here for giving me what you have at your place. Always appreciate the local reports. So I'm going for a public information statement here. All right. So these are all old. That's too bad. Yeah, too bad. But if you say 4.8 at ERI, I will thank you for that. I can definitely do what happened through midnight. Yeah, this is through midnight, 4.8. Connie, you're on it. So I don't know what they've had since midnight. They don't have a new observation there yet, but Erie Airport right around 5 inches, which is jiving with a lot of the other stuff. Okay. So good job. You're on it. All right. So there's the Florida deal. Okay. And hope you guys are safe. I'm going to Fort Myers is sunny. Okay, well, good. Well, again, just to give you, Betty, and anybody else down there, a little movement on this. It's all, of course, moving to the east and southeast. I'm just trying to see if I can get some directionals on it. Okay, here's one that's going towards Palmar. They're whipping east northeast at 52 miles an hour. There is some hail in these storms. This is a tornado warning right there, Hernando County in Florida. Little loop for you, and there you go, going right across, headed towards the Villages. Any moment it's coming in there. Now that's not a tornado warning, that's a severe thunderstorm warning. But Daytona Beach, Deltona, Orlando, Kissimmee, Lakeland, Tampa, St. Pete, all you guys down in that area, that's where this line is moving toward. And you can see lightning strikes there. Okay, this is your lightning strikes. Now it looks like they've come down a little bit in the last hour, but I would be on guard down there. Okay. So that's the way that one looks. So obviously you guys, Fort Myers, I can do a little distance tracking for you if the line holds together. Now, the stuff to your north is stronger than the stuff coming at you. So I would say 150 miles away in Fort Myers. If the bottom end of that line clips you, it'd be 3 hours. But that does not look like it's tremendously threatening for you guys. This stuff looks more like it's for areas to your north, Betty. Yes, Craig always does a good job. So thanks for that, Julianne. All right, so back up north we go. All right, you can see. Take that off there. We don't have any lightning we don't need no stinking lightning. All right. So there's the storm. You can see it there. Probably getting hit pretty hard in State College right now. In fact, let me just do a camera down there, and then we'll get more to the gory details here. So just hang tough, hang with me. And then let me just do a quickie. And there's a little burst of snow in Edinboro for you there. So again, and you can see how it's blowing. So it's like more of a wind chill thing. In fact, if you want to see temperatures, it's 22 in Erie, 17 Meadville, 20 Warren, 18 Franklin and Jamestown. And see if I got these winds. Yeah, they will be picking up anywhere between 7 and 22 right now. So this is what it feels like outside, mainly the single digits. So that's the concern for the next few hours. Okay, cold and wind with some snow. And I want to let me do this camera thing for you guys. Just want to take a quick peek. Welcome to the last weekend of, I guess you could say the last full weekend of winter, even though some of it will be clipped next week. 20 degrees on the east side. Thank you, Jen. Hold on, let me just regroup here and do a little bit. Just bear with me. I want to load an outside camera for you, just to give you a view, just in case you're headed across the state or whatever. Just in case. As you look at the snow in the borough. All right. I'm going to do a little PA here for you. We'll take a St. Mary's here just to give you a little outside of the local area. So we're going from Edinboro to St. Mary's here. Those of you who have any interests there. This is what they call it. It looks very similar. So that's what's going on in St. Mary's. Okay. Thanks, Kenny. Appreciate it. And little Cleveland for you. Beautiful little town of St. Mary's. Cleveland skyline, and they're kind of in the Erie situation. You're in kind of a break pattern here over in Cleveland. All right. Wind. Are they moving that camera or is that shake? Oh, look at that. They're moving the camera. This must be a broadcast. So we'll give you the downtown city move there. Oh, Jacobs Field right here, or whatever they call it now. I can't keep up with the franchises. But you're getting a panoramic view of downtown Cleveland right now. Just hit it the right time. Birds probably headed back south. That's a nice little caveat. Becky, I'm sure you guys are in a warning. Erie Lakeshore is not in a warning. Erie Inland is south of 90. Crawford is in an advisory. Erie Lakeshore is in an advisory. I think those of you guys in Warren County also in a warning. Well, this is pretty neat. I'm just going to hang here for a couple seconds here. Corey and crews are really doing a great job for it. Hey, thanks, Kim. Appreciate that update for you guys and Corey. Look at this. I get a little panoramic over to the lake, and you can see the breaks in the clouds here. So it's more, cold and wind chill than a lot of snow at this point. But there will be a burst this afternoon and into the evening. The little white caps there on the shoreline. Bonus coverage here from Cleveland. Am I hearing things? Is this Tom? Yeah, it is. Amazingly so. Oh, it's so nice of them, whoever's in charge of this camera. They're just going back and forth across the Cleveland skyline. How about some elk in Benezet, right? That's how they say that. Got a camera out there. Back to PA we go. And snowed pretty good in Benezet. I think the elk are hiding. Anybody going to Salamanca today? Going to see the. So that's Benezet. This is going to be Salamanca, New York. Give you a little travel show here. Rock around the area. Denise, 4 inches, confirming. Okay, so I'm thinking that's 86. So I don't know if this shot is from the casino or whatever. Obviously, some slip and slide there if you're headed east on 86. Anyone we were showing you this just on radar. The heavier stuff to the east. I can't move the cameras, Kenny, just so you know. These are out of my control. Someone was moving the Cleveland camera. I have no control. This is Johnstown, PA. If you're headed that way, so there you are. Just kind of a regional view here. Here's what I wanted to do originally. State College. Do you think there's perhaps some students? I mean, I know they're closed, they're on break, but perhaps now they're just like the radar showed you. There's the heavy bed. Here we go. Do you think perhaps there's some patrons of the bars there in the morning, taking kind of like a weekend St. Patrick's toddy? Yeah, we're living here in Allentown. We can do that where they've taken all the coal from the ground. All right. And let's see. Try to get you here. Try to get you a little Allentown. And then we'll go back to our weather. All right. Oh, and if you guys want to do some skiing, if you want to go over to the Poconos today, they got plenty of snow. Okay, just in case. Give you a little shout out here. These guys are working on some activity out here in Swiftwater, PA. For you folks of the skiing and snowboarding and snow tubing, they're working on a run there. This is Swiftwater. Give you a couple more shots of this ski area here. Yeah, plenty of late winter skiing. Okay. There you go. Yeah, they're working on it. In central and eastern PA. Nice stuff there. One more. And then we'll go to Allentown. Nice, huh? Chairlifts are running. Everything's looking good for some late winter skiing. And here's a bonus one. Bushkill Falls. This is all PA cams. So they're ready to ski over there. Look at that. Is that gorgeous or what? Snow and Bushkill Falls. Unbelievable. That's just pretty. Hang on, I want to freshen the coffee. I'll be back in a minute. Just enjoy this view for a few minutes or it won't be much more than that. Just bear with me, okay? And we'll be right back in a jiff. That is just gorgeous. Queen, do you have any updated measurement? Anybody know what's been going on since midnight at the Old Air Plateau? Be right back, guys. Okay, just got an update from the newsroom, you guys, as you look at this beautiful shot here in Bushkill Falls, PA. Nothing new, Kenny. You were talking about the accident back on 90 last night, mile marker 11. Took 2 people to the hospital. There was some entrapment. We don't have anything new. So interesting. Take care, Jen Forever Young. Cindy Lee, glad you liked the live shot there at Bushkill Falls. Yeah, let me know, Queen, if you got any updates since midnight. Apparently, they've had 4.8 as of midnight. So yeah, ask the king. Let him know. Let us know if you got anything recorded since midnight. Absolutely, postponed parade. Thrilled about that. Hopefully, it'll be nicer next Saturday. That's a great line, you know. And the snow was always bigger then because you were shorter then, Denise. Just so you know, got to do perspective there. Okay, let me get you. Let me get you a couple more cameras, and then we'll get back to local weather. So, little Philly and a little Allentown, where they've taken all the coal from the ground, and you can see Philly is on the wet side of the storm. No snow in Philly, but that's the airport. So they're wet and windy, and I think it was Linda who wanted Allentown. I'm finally getting to it. Just ran into some cool stuff there. And there you go. It's snowing in Allentown. It's snowing north of Philly. It's raining in Philly. There's downtown Allentown. Okay. Well, there you go. There you go, Linda. Live for you. Okay. What else did I want to do there? One more radar, and then we'll get back to it. Adam Ripley, hello. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks all of you for being here. Fun little crew this morning. The main focus, of course, is that there's the snow, not too intense until, for some of you until later today, just because it's taking a little break and the lake effect is trying to set up here. All right. Hey, and just to make you feel a little warmer, because they're kind of in the dark over there. But here's a quick shot from the snow in Allentown to the balmy tropical breezes of Honolulu, Hawaii. So there you are. Little Hawaii for you as we go back to local weather. Anyway, big picture for us, and you can see the fact that the main storm's over here. That's all that snow in central and eastern PA where they're getting ready to go skiing here. If you look down here, you can see, that's why Philly is raining. They're on the warm side of the storm right there. But if you look up here in Allentown, where we just showed you that camera, they're getting snow. Pocono's getting snow. State College getting snow. Erie getting a little break, but working your way back, you can already see off because this air is cold that's coming in. I mean, the temperatures aren't going up today. You can see the lake effect. You see the lake effect clouds here off of Lake Michigan. That's their lake effect that's coming in. Here's some more in northern Michigan. Here's some more off of Lake Superior and Marquette, Sault Ste. Marie. So this cold air back here is causing lake effect over the western lakes, Huron, Michigan, Superior, and that cold air is just going to work its way down here and kick some in for us this afternoon. Oh, okay. So you only had a 1/10 of an inch extra after midnight. All right, so it's generally around 5 inches at the airport. Adam Ripley, appreciate your report. So, you know, we're kind of focusing on what's going on here. So temperature, winds, wind chills. That's kind of the thing. Now, see what else we got. There goes the storm, headed out. Here comes a bunch of cold air right here, and I can use the radar just to show you guys temperatures here and what you're up against. I got these nice high resolution temperatures, just very close guesstimates of what's going on. So you got like a 16 in Erie, back here by Detroit, you got 13. Milwaukee, where this, you know, where all this lake effect is setting it back up, 17. That's like Grand Rapids. Look at this, 4 Milwaukee, 11 Chicago. This is cold air coming in. You know, this is what's headed towards us. And if you go back up here off of Lake Superior, 1. All right, that's the kind of temperatures that are headed down into our area. Okay. So I think you guys get the idea there. It's going to get cold. So back to the graphics. You want current temperatures. If you pick your favorite place, this is how you can get, you know, severe weather and tornado warnings down here. You know, you got 70 in Jacksonville and 32 in Atlanta. I mean, this is why stuff is going on, and I'll get away from the temperatures. And you can see the contrast here. I mean, they got multiple severe warnings here. These are all severe thunderstorm warnings in Florida. So you're bouncing air that's at this point down here. Whoops, I don't want visibility. Sorry. That's they got a tornado watch at 78 degrees. You go back up here to the north, it's 68. You go back up here towards the peninsula, it's 50, and you hop the border, you know, into southern Georgia, and it's 45. So that cold front is prompting the severe weather in Florida right now. You can see the nasty line of storms there for any of you guys that are in Florida, and line of severe thunderstorms, tornado watch near Gainesville, down to Palm Bay. We did have one tornado warning, but this whole area here in Florida looks like it's under a tornado warning right here. And a gale warning if you're out and about over the and just to add insult to injury, remember we were just talking about the cold air coming down. Now they got a freeze warning out here in this portion, out in the Panhandle, northwest of Gainesville, and a flood watch because of the rain. So the folks in Florida, and we know there's many of you there that watch us, from here. It's craziness, right? You got everything from severe weather to a potential freeze warning in some areas. And so check it out for the Florida peeps. That is a cold front, right? As Lori was saying earlier, so many colors. Severe weather there, cold weather here, winter storm up here, even colder temperatures, wind chill advisories, Wisconsin and Minnesota, lake effect snow here headed towards us. Okay? It's kind of the big picture. Thank you, Renee. Appreciate that. Gametti? You want Gametti up in Canada, Dave? We could probably find. How are we doing in Westwood? I haven't talked to my son. We'll check that out. Ann, long time. How's it going down in Tennessee? Thanks for all the pictures and all the stuff that you guys send us. Westwood, New Jersey, we can do that for you. My growing up area for you, Denise. Right up there. There you are. It's raining in Westwood, New Jersey, just so you know. There you are. A lot of rain there. Gametti, oh my gosh. So a lot of hucklebuck in Florida, a lot of heavy snow central and eastern Pennsylvania. Okay, I know what you're after, Dave. He wants some Canadian stuff here. We will oblige. Let's just do this. If they're reporting, Gametti is 20 below zero up there. What do we have? Is that Alberta or Saskatchewan? I'm not sure, but it's 20 below zero up in Gametti. So here's this cold air that's intruding, right? Coming down. Minneapolis is 1 below. So that's what's going to kick in some lake effect later this afternoon. That's why they have extended these advisories and warnings. It's not that a lot is going on right now, but later there will kick in some more lake effect snow. Yes, I'm saying, yeah, blowing and drifting, some additional accumulations, not too much. Not too much. You're welcome, Cindy Levy. But it's just the way it is. So let me show you a little model here. So here we are. The back edge of the main snow is that away. But what you're going to see here is some lake effect start to set up mid-afternoon. And let me do this again. And you can see it, there's, late afternoon, some more comes across. Now, what they're thinking is 1 to 3, but you can always get a little bit more. And you see it persisting in Meadville, 8 o'clock tonight, and it's finally kicking out of here after midnight. So that's why they're continuing these warnings and advisory. It's not that a lot is going on right now, but you never know later on. So hope that helps. Forage, okay, good. All right. Thanks, Denise, for that. So that's what you can expect. And here's another perspective on it. All right. Another little model run. A little different model. Goes away, and then it starts coming back mid afternoon, and you can see those streamers. So it's mainly snowbelt that gets that shot, and then after midnight it goes away over New York State. You, Becky Linton. Winds go to the south. Now this is a little clipper. This is not a big deal tomorrow. It's just a little clipper coming through. So you got another little shot tomorrow afternoon, but it's trying to get milder, and then as long as you got these southerly winds, things get warmer. So what they're talking about, and I'll just do some quick checks here. So a little bit of accumulation late this afternoon into this evening. Mainly probably an inch or less for tomorrow, Sunday. But it will be cold and blustery this afternoon into tonight. All right. And looking at highs on the chilly side tomorrow. Okay. Just keep that in mind. Anywhere from the upper teens to the mid 20s for, excuse me, let me rephrase that. Tomorrow is not as bad. Today's upper teens to mid 20s. Tomorrow we'll get back into the 30s with that little clipper system. And I'll show you a 7-day in a minute here, just to clarify. Okay. 5 to 6, Cindy Lee B, thanks for that. Alerting Jen downtown. I don't know if there's a nightcap tonight. It's all up to Mr. Flint. Mr. Flint is in charge of the weekend. I'm just giving you a little update here. And speaking of Mr. Flint, I think he did really well. I mean, on the snowfall amounts, this is working like a charm so far. Now you're gonna where he says up to 8, like Lore, has got, what do you have there? 7 and 6.5 in Corey. So it may be a little higher than this because Becky's already got 9 in French Creek. But you're going to add a little bit to this. But these ranges look pretty good. You guys in Sparty are telling me 4. That looks golden. I don't know what's going on in Warren, how much you guys have gotten out there, but he looks like things are going okay. As far as his map that he showed last night. And another little snow estimation again for this next hit that's coming across. You can see a lot of places. There it is. Into tomorrow, another inch or 2, including today. Thanks for that, Cindy Lee B. I'll check it out in a minute. Then for those of you who are looking for warmth, well, it's coming next week, So this is what we call the long range, the 6 to 10 day. So this is for like Wednesday into next weekend. So way above normal temperatures. Oh, Chatty, you're there. Thank you. Thank you for that. And there you go. And speaking of warm, so see, this 27 has probably already been achieved. So we're going to be colder than that the rest of the day. Another little shot tomorrow. Then look at this, 49, 47, 55, 64. It's not going to snow on St. Patrick's Day, just so you know. So there is your 7-day. 19 in Youngsville. Thanks for that. There you go, John. Change your clocks tonight. Lose an hour of sleep. Daylight gets shifted into the later day. So instead of a sunset, which is 6:25, I believe today, it'll be like 7:25 or 7:26. Tomorrow night because of the change. I am just here for you guys, just because we got a little snow. My brother Rick is in the house, so I'm going to bring him in here. He's running the newsroom, of course. So let us see what Mr. Rick has as far as an update is concerned.
I just wanted to let you know that Meadville Police Department have said that they've not been told to close any roads.
Mm-hmm.
So the St. Patrick's Day Parade, as far as they know, is still on.
Okay, yeah, people asking. Rick Liebel from the newsroom. St. Pat's Day in Meadville Parade is still on. The haven't closed any streets there. So, all right. So we got good snow over in French Creek. Thank you, Becky. And I'll go to Meadville to take a couple looks. As far as weather cameras are concerned, hang on, and we will go there immediately, if not sooner. Just got to get my weather camera there. So, you guys got the gist of that 7-day. It's looking a lot more like spring. Yeah, that's Hawaii. So enjoy that view. I love this out-of-town camera network. I just love it. It's just so much fun to play with. And let's see if I got to go back local because we love living local. So going to do a little Meadville. Going to do a little camera tour. We'll kind of wind things down and stay safe, warm, all that good stuff. All right, there you go. I guess the parade is on. Snowing, like Cindy Lee said, in Meadville. And we'll check a couple other places. It comes and it goes. It snows and it blows. One of my favorite Lake Effects sayings. Not as much I-90 and Peach, but you can see the shake there. Okay, and you can see the traffic there. So if you are driving out there today, allow a little extra time. I'll widen that one out for you. We'll give you views all over the local area just to get an idea of conditions. Just keep backing this one out. All right. Traffic seeming to move pretty well here, but obviously some wind on Upper Peach Street there. And back to the borough we go. And similar kind of view there. A little bit more snow. Looks like traffic's moving along pretty well. Go we'll whip it around to the, take a look at the bar there. Probably doing, I don't know when they open, but kind of think they're gonna get patronage there. And Conneaut Lake, windy in and around the lake. Very windy. So that's where the wind chill factors come into play there. Downtown for Jen, a lot of wind. Nice shot of the Bay Peninsula and lake. Windy, windy, windy. Gerard, G-Town. Chilly. And let's see where else. Airport. Here we are. Hope the snowboards are all right there, Queen. Miss anybody? Oh, a little bayfront for you. Blustery, cold, snow of varying intensities. Yeah, it's true, John. It's good. I think people were pretty well forewarned about this. No problem, Kim. Happy to do it. When are you working, Queen? What's your shift? Take care, Kenny. Good to have you here. I think that about covers. So you guys, when is the parade there down in Meadville? That's going to be a fun little deal. They say it's still on, so we shall see. 10 a.m. Oh, that's not bad. That's good. All right. I think that's about the best we can do here. Just trying to think if there's any other views that would be beneficial. But I think we're okay. Thank you, Adam Ripley. Thank you, sir. Good little bursts there. Good little bursts. All right. Well, bring you back closer to home. Put that 7-day up one more time. Any other questions, comments for the good of the order here? Anything you might like to discuss before we go? Will I be on later? No, I don't think I am. Technically, I have the day off, but what the heck? Yeah, Mr. Flynn will be back in. So how much do we? I really haven't measured, Adam. Excuse me. I'm guessing it's probably around a half foot, like a lot of places. Rebecca from Sparty. Hopefully you don't have to drive your horse to work today. All right. All right, guys. Then we'll wind it on down here. Clocks tonight. Flint later tonight. Be careful out there. And I'm okay. I just had a little work done, a little dental surgery the other day. It's just always fun. Take care, Queen. Good to have you here. Good to have you here. All right. Anything else? No problem. Going to give you guys a little smiley to go out with, okay? Those of you that frequent the nightcap, the later night show, of course, Becky, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. We like to do a little bit of a patriotic ending, so I'm going to send you out with the local Smiley edition of God Bless the USA, which he has incorporated hometowns to and is always very cool. And here you go. Have a great rest of your weekend. I'll be back Monday or sooner if something happens. All right. Take care, everybody. Good to have you with us. Keep in touch. And yeah, maybe I'll get some sleep, Dave. Here you go. Smiley out.
If tomorrow all the things were gone, I'd work for all my life, and I'd have to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. Yeah, and I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free, and I won't forget all those who died and gave that right to me, and I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Crawford County to the hills of Northeast, across the plains of Albion, all the way to Harbor Creek, from Wesleyville to Fairview to Erie, PA. There's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free, and I won't forget all those who died and gave that right to me, and I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. And I'm proud to be an American, or at least I know I'm free, and I won't forget all those who died and gave that right to me, and I'll gladly stand up and next to you